Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm continuing the Halloween spirit here on my channel with the new Polished for Days Haunted Glow collection. This is a very good week for me because I'm sharing off all of these beautiful Halloween collections, but this one is extra special to me because it's inspired by the Haunted Mansion, I guess specifically the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland in California, and also when they do the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, which I've never been to Disneyland, California. I want to. It's just, yeah, it just seems amazing. I've been to Florida, love the Haunted Mansion at Florida. This is another collection where I love everything in it. Jenna said how not a single one of these polishes has the same type of shimmer as the other. So you're getting a variety of base colors with a variety of shimmers. Everything is so pretty, so fallish, so Halloweeny. The pre-order for these polishes begins on Friday, September 29th. It runs for 4 days. There will be a 5 to 10 business day turnaround time for these polishes because it is a pre-order, and they will come back at some point, but Jenna doesn't have a date as to when that might be. And also she said there will be a lot of polishes, so you don't have to worry about rushing and buying these within the first few minutes of the shop opening. And if you're in the US and want to buy the entire collection, you can pick it up for a discounted price of $89 with free shipping. I'm really excited about this one, so let's just get into it. Feels like an appropriate place to start with Doom Buggy, considering that is the vehicle for the Haunted Mansion. So Doom Buggy is sort of one of the more unique polishes in the collection because it isn't really a shimmer, and this one is a black base with purple, pink, and orange glowing iridescent shifting flakes. And this one has a fantastic formula. On that first coat, you get perfect even coverage. Do cap your tips or wrap your tips. But as you can see, on the second coat, it's pretty much full coverage. I don't foresee many people needing more than 2 coats. You can also layer this over a black if you wanted, but it is so pretty when it builds up. So you also will notice that it does have a bit of texture when it dries down. Use a good glossy top coat to smooth everything out. I am using Polished for Days Crystalline top coat, which is their glossy quick dry top coat, and it dries supremely fast. Actually, I think this might be one of the quickest drying top coats. So if you want speed, definitely pick up Crystalline, and hopefully you can see how pretty these flakes are in Doom Buggy. They're very Halloweeny. I love that green shift, and this is getting me in the Halloween spirit very quickly. I really like this one. Next up we have Wherever You Dwell, and this one is a smoky, deep violet base packed with haunting gold to orange to green iridescent shimmer. I'm just waiting for the wind to die down because I'm sitting outside. This one is so shimmery. Honestly, the shimmer in this one makes it almost look like a gold nail polish, but then in certain lighting you see that deep purple base and it creates this beautiful contrast. You will also note how easily this one builds up in just 2 coats. There's honestly so much shimmer in here, I don't think anyone could see their nail line. It does dry down a tiny bit dull, so use top coat. Again, I'm using Crystalline from Polished for Days, and you can probably already see how beautiful and sparkly that shimmer is as well. It catches the light beautifully. This polish has a very opulent feel to it, very sort of antique, I don't know how to describe it, like brass. It's very pretty and very, very shifty. That deep violet base is such a contrast with the shimmer. It looks fantastic in any lighting. It's super sparkly in the sun. That shimmer really catches the light, and this polish is truly something else with all of that shimmer. You can see it here outside in the sun. It is so bright. Next up we have Room for 1,000, and this one is described as a deep blackened purple base packed with bright orange to yellow to green shifting iridescent shimmer. And this one is another super strong shifty shimmer. I just love the Polished for Days formula. It's so easy to work with, and Jenna just knows how to make a really shifty polish. This one is so interesting because I feel like I never really see this kind of shimmer used in this way, or maybe it's the contrast with the base, but this polish is totally unique. I also love the name of this one in reference to the Haunted Mansion. I think this is just a beautiful polish. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. Again, opaque in 2. You might want a third depending on your polishing style, but there's so much shimmer in here. I don't think you'll need a third. And this one looks like a pile of leaves. It is so pretty. The color shifts are really intense. It's just like fall in a bottle with that shimmer. As you can see, it looks good and sort of different in every lighting. Moving along to something slightly different, we have Come Out to Socialize. And this one is a blue base with green to blue to purple shifting iridescent metallic micro flake shimmer. And this one is so bright. Hopefully I'm going to do this one justice, but this is a really cool effect to the polish. The flakes in there create a really cool look. It's very metallic, very frosty, and it's also incredibly shifty. This one, if you wear it on your nails, you're gonna grab people's attention. It is not a wallflower type polish. This one is really bold and beautiful. And as you can see, again, opaque in 2 coats. Maybe you'd need a third, but the coverage was fantastic. It does dry down a tiny bit dull, so crystalline top coat smooths everything out and brings back the shine. So hopefully you can see here what I mean about the shifts. This one gives you like a deeper blue, purple almost at extreme angles. You get a bit of green. You definitely get that turquoisey look to it. And wow, this one is amazing. It looks kind of sparkly in the sun because of the larger sized flake. It's amazing. Next up we have Look Alive, and this one is a magenta base with a blue to purple shifting iridescent shimmer and holographic flakes. So this polish is feeling like a bit of a sibling to, or maybe the love child of Barbie on the Boardwalk and Ghosts and Ghoulies that just came out in the September polish pickup. If you like those polishes, you're going to love this one. They're different, but in the same vein with that intense blue shimmer that is practically glowing off the nail. This one has the addition of holographic flakes in there. It's beautiful, and it does dry down dull, so use a glossy top coat to bring out the shine. Shifting around, like I said, the blue shimmer is really strong. The magenta base is absolutely beautiful, and I love the addition of the hollow flakes in this one just to make it a little different. I cannot wait to wear this one again, honestly. This is my kind of color. It makes me happy, and the formula, as you could see, is just buttery perfection. And here we have Happy Haunts, This one is a violet base packed with glowing green to blue to purple shifting iridescent shimmer. This one is going to blow your mind. So if you're sorry, I'm waiting for the wind to die down. If you're not sure about this one, just from these first few strokes, trust me, your mind will be blown very shortly. So this one again has a fantastic formula. It builds up really easily. 2 coats, maybe 3, but I had fantastic coverage in 2. And again, a little bit dull when it dries down, so use a glossy top coat just to bring out the shine as much as possible. And these shimmers are super sparkly again. And here you can see how shifty this one is. You're getting like a purple at the extreme angles, like a deep purpley blue blurple. You're getting green at different angles, sort of a turquoise. There are so many color shifts to this one, and it is so beautiful. I can't wait to wear this one again. I also love the name, Happy Haunts. It's so cute. 999 Happy Haunts. I just love it. And I had to get another look at this one because it is so intense and shifty. And last but not least, we have Hurry Back, which is perfect timing because my neighbor's bringing out the stone saw. So this is a very deep, vampy burgundy base with pink to yellow to green shifting iridescent microflake shimmer. So a larger particle size of shimmer, which makes it extra sparkly. And oh my gosh, if you like vampy polishes, then you need this one. I did intentionally leave this to the end because Hurry Back is sort of like, if you know, you know, little Leota. Anyway, this polish is totally opaque in 2 coats. I really don't think anyone would need more than 2, but it does dry down a little bit dull. This will not be difficult to remove. It didn't cause any staining. I know Jenna thoroughly tests her polishes for staining, and I've never had a Polished for Days polish stain my nails. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. This one has a ton of shifts to it. It's really beautiful, and if you like vampy polishes, then I'm not going to say you need it, but you need it, and it's just so fun to look at. I was really trying to show off that green and yellow that you get at the extreme angles. It's a beautiful polish and a fantastic formula. What more do you want? So I, like I said, pretty much love everything in this collection. And by pretty much, I mean I do. I guess if I have to pick favorites, I will. And of course, obviously, Look Alive is so pretty. I love the blue shimmer in there. It's getting repetitive when I keep talking about how much I love blue shimmer, but I do. And I love the hollow flakes in that one. It's a polish that I will just go to again and again and again. And I also am obsessed with Come Out to Socialize because it is so like obnoxiously blue and bright, and it's one of those polishes that's got that really foily finish, which I absolutely love. It is impossible to miss when you're wearing it on your nails. And I have said it before on my channel, but I just love polishes like that. And last but not least, because I couldn't leave this one out as a top pick, Happy Haunts is so shifty. If you love super shifty polishes but don't love when they have a very thin or sheer formula, then I mentioned it in my video. These polishes are for you. They're opaque in 2 coats, maybe 3 depending on your polishing style, but they pack such a punch with the shimmer. They're not sheer at all, and they're just absolutely stunning, especially this one. So that's the Haunted Glow collection. I hope and assume you love it as much as I do. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you're also a Haunted Mansion fan. It's the best ride. I'm not gonna argue it. Anyway, that's it for me, and hopefully I will see you again soon with some more Halloweeny nail polish videos. Bye!